Who's impressed me most in 2018? I have to go with Nami Osaka. I mean, big breakthrough in Indian Wells, but the way she won the US Open, how she handled herself throughout the tournament, and particularly in the finals, way beyond her years. I don't know if I could have handled the situation as well as she did. What about you?
I agree with you, Osaka. If you notice, I'm going to rub it in a little bit. The breakthrough player in 2018, I chose Naomi Osaka. You chose Kasatkina, which was a good guess.
You just missed getting to the finals, but you definitely got me there.
Thank you.
Osaka,
1-0 for Chris. But you know what? It didn't look like it really until the end of the year, because all of a sudden she didn't have a great summer, and all of a sudden she came through. And I think, you know, she's working with Sasha, and he's done a great job with working on her movement. I think the movement has made the big difference, because she wasn't fast before. Yeah. And now she's getting to more balls out of the corners.
Absolutely. She can still move better, and I think she will improve because she's strong, she's tall, she's got the stride. But, I mean, she was ranked 70 in the world beginning of the year.
It's unbelievable. But she's just more consistent with her power, you know, and that's really good to see. And as you said, after the U.S. Open, I think she's gaining more and more confidence, and she's maturing, and she's feeling more comfortable in the spotlight. So, I mean, she has nowhere to go but up in my eyes.
I agree. Who is going to be next year? I think I have to go with Sabalenka. The way she's come on the second half of the year, she's working with Dmitry Tursunov, who I liked as a player. And I think she's just really starting to focus. She was a bit of a hothead, but such a meteoric rise this year. And I think she could really, you know, no doubt she'll be top 10 next year, and maybe can make some noise in the slams.
She has an all-court game. You know, she can do everything, and the power. I mean, I saw her beat Madison Keys, who is so powerful, and she beat a lot of powerful players playing more powerful and being more consistent. So, and she's got that fearless attitude. You know, she's got that reckless kind of fearless attitude, and I see great things for her. I'm going to pick someone that you picked last year. Pliskova. Yeah. I'm going to pick her. I think that she's due. I mean, it was nice to see this year Wozniacki, Halep, you know, they were two newcomers to the Grand Slam titles. And I felt like they really deserved it. They put in their time, you know, put in their disappointments. Yeah. And I feel like Pliskova is like the next best player there.
That has been there for a while.
That has been there, gotten to the finals, has the weapons. You know, you've seen her in a couple matches that she plays that you can't believe that she hasn't won a Grand Slam with that power. But, you know, again, the belief is really in the 100% commitment, I think, is what has prevented her in the past. But I think she gets it now, and I think she's more mature, and I think she'll win her first Grand Slam.
What about Madison Keys next year? Maybe. She's a bit of a wild card because of her health. She's so in and out with her body. I mean, not through any fault of her own. She's definitely got the game to win, but I would go. I think I agree also. Svitolina, if she plays like she's played here, she seems fit and really wants it. I think we should not underestimate her. So I'm picking a dark horse, Svitolina, next year. I think she'll do. I think she'll break through in a slam. She might be the first. Actually, I'm gonna change that and say she's gonna win a slam.
I think we're gonna agree with this one too. Serena Williams still. Even though she didn't play much this year, you know, just she had a great year, maybe in everybody else's mind, maybe not in her mind, because she always expects the best of herself, but to reach 2 Grand Slam finals, and I think that the big forehand, she loads up so well, and she, you know, accelerates so well, and it's still, to me, the best forehand in the game.
She hits it great when she's set, and then she also hits it great when she's stretched. Usually goes cross-court, but she's got so much power with it. Yeah, she didn't play in last year. That's why I didn't pick her for the best forehand. But yeah, I agree. So we keep agreeing. This is great.
We keep agreeing. But I look at Sabalenka, or I look at Sloane Stephens on the run. I look at other players that have
Madison Keys.
Madison, absolutely.
Just not enough consistency.
Yes, right.
Yeah. I think Madison has more power, but not enough consistency.
Right.
Sloane Stephens, a lot of power, but not as much as Serena Williams. I mean, Serena has consistency and the power. Yeah. So an honorable mention to Kiki Bertens. Her forehand, I tell you, she runs around more of her backhand to hit the forehand. So she hits more forehands than Serena, and people really want to stay away from it because she can go anywhere with it, and it's improved a lot this year. So honorable mention to Kiki Bertens.
She could even be the breakout breakthrough
Slam,
player,
the way she's going at it,
next year
yes.
in the slams. I didn't think of
Honorable
her.
mention for a breakthrough
Yeah,
slam.
wow, she's dangerous.
Best backhand, again, between the power and consistency, I have to, I mean, Kerber's very good, and Kvitova, but not consistent enough, and I have to go with Simona Halep, #1 player in the world, and that backhand down the line is deadly.
I agree.
What do you think? Okay.
I mean, I feel that way. I like her backhand. I've
like
always
her.
liked her backhand down the line, and I think she's gone for a lot of winners, gets a lot of free points, easy points. It's just an easy swing and with a lot of rhythm and great balance, and I'd have to say that, especially down the line. Gee whiz.
Let's think about that.
Let's see.
Think about it some
I
more.
guess Serena, again, she still has the big power shots. And what she's lacked this year, because she came back after being out of the game for a year, what she lacked was the consistency, and that's understandable because she was out of the game and wasn't match tough. But again, that serve is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Just, I mean, you know more about great serves than I do. You had a great serve. But you can probably talk about the timing of her serve a little bit better.
Yeah, well, what she does so well is that she tosses the ball same spot, and then she can hit all 3 serves with it, the flat one, the slice, and the kick, but for almost the same toss. I mean, her range is about this much, so it's hard to read her serve. And then she's got that belief in it, and of course serves. I think I'd like to measure the percentage of how players serve on break point down.
Yeah, right.
And I'm pretty sure Serena is sky high. She just
when she's in trouble, she serves even better, which is unlike most other players get a little tight.
Exactly.
She just she opens up her shoulders and she even goes for more, and it's gotten her out of trouble, and it's gotten her out of a lot of 3-set matches also. So kudos to her. Yep. Hands down.
Hands down. I don't think we can be Serena and anybody because she's just not going to play long enough.
Yes,
but
enough
at
tournaments.
The same time, the biggest match of next year will be whenever Serena and Osaka play against each other again, because of the US Open final. But overall rivalry, I think it could be Pliskova Osaka, Sloane Stevens.
I'm going to say Sloane and Halep. Remember, they had that one great match this summer.
Yeah, that's true.
And the French Open, So, I mean, I love that rivalry because they're different types of players. One is very mechanical and physical, in Simona, and the other is free-flowing and natural in Sloane Stevens. But I think that's
I think for the year, I go with the trio of Halep, Stevens, and Osaka. And I think they'll be consistent enough to be there enough times to play against each other.
Yeah, they could do 2-on-1s.
But you got to play more than 2 or 3 times a year to have a rivalry. So, and for that, you need consistency. So we'll see. But who's going to be #1 at the end of the year next year? Halep again?
I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. She has to work so hard
to win.
She has to work so hard because she just doesn't have that one big shot. But she's so solid, but she really exerted a lot of energy this year, didn't she? A lot of 3-set matches, got herself out of trouble, a lot of disappointments. But obviously the French Open was thrilling for her.
What about Serena? She plays enough.
Yeah, I'll say Pliskova.
Pliskova should.
Kind of a long shot, but kind of not.
I'm thinking Pliskova should. She's got the goods. She's got the talent. She's got the weapons.
We just don't know desire-wise and commitment. And she got married this year, and not that is a negative, but she has other things in her life, and
So we're clueless, basically.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's hard.
That's a hard one. That shows the depth. That shows that there isn't anybody dominating.
I mean, Petra Kvitova won 5 tournaments this year, but really badly done in the slams. Only got to the second round, I think third round, but not beyond the third round. So,
honorable mention Sloane.
Sloane.
You just don't know.
If she gets motivated enough, you can't just turn it on and off.
I know.
I think she's turning it on and off too much.
So
whereas
far,
Halep is switched on much more. As is Serena, of course. Sabalenka, no, they're not quite ready for that. But
Halep's been #1 the last 2 years. I just don't know if she can do it again. One to watch. I'm going to continue with Kiki Bertens. I think she was one to watch this year, but I think she has only started, and I think she can keep going because her attitude is getting better and better, and she needs more confidence. I think she's gaining more and more confidence. So
also great coach. The guy's really helping her. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and she's very eager.
Yes.
It makes such a big difference because then you have clarity. You know,
Yep.
you put in the work off
Yeah.
the court, you put in the work on the court, and you put in the work mentally getting ready for these matches and having a game plan. And I think that makes
She's
such
really
a big
gotten
difference.
fit, hasn't
she knows
she?
what her weapons are, what she needs to be doing. So yes, and I think Sabalenka, the player to watch next year, also.
Yes. There's a few. Kiki Burton, Sabalenka.
And I think
Waiting for
Svitolina will have a
Kasakina to
breakthrough.
kind of make that next step.
She's
And waiting for her, even more than Ostapenko, I think Kasakina, she's got the goods. And she's
more
getting a little
upside.
stronger.
Yeah,
she's
more
getting a little
upside.
stronger.
I think potential Kazatkina has bigger than
Yeah.
Ostapenko. I would agree with that. You wanted
Changes
to reduce
we might
bathroom
see?
breaks. You wanted to
I
reduce
do.
bathroom breaks, and you still do, right?
Yeah, I want to reduce
How
bathroom
many times
breaks.
did you go to the bathroom in your career?
Never.
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 Never in a singles
Never.
match.
I don't think so. Did you?
I think once,
Once,
but it was
maybe.
it was the women's issue.
Yeah.
If I had to get off the court.
Yeah, same.
And in doubles, sometimes I had to go for a bathroom break because I played singles, and
Right.
you drink a lot, and then so I had to
stay off
I had
that
to go, but it
alcohol.
was usually after the second set. Yeah, I gotta stop that. You
Usually
have no
second
idea what was in those water bottles. So, but still, it was like 4 or 5 times ever.
Yeah.
It was only one in my 40s I had to go to the
Well,
bathroom.
listen, changes for 2019. I'm not a big fan of coaching on court, but it seems that the Grand Slams, some of them are pushing for it, so that might happen.
Maybe out of the stands, not come on the court.
I don't know.
Come on
I
the
don't
court?
know. They're I don't know, but it might be coaching on court for Grand Slams.
Well, now that Wimbledon has done the 12-all in the 5th set tie break,
Yay!
I think maybe it should have been 9-all or 6-all.
Yeah.
They didn't talk to the other slams, but I
Yeah.
think they need to make it uniform. So they all should
Yeah.
be at 12-all, and maybe the US Open could go to 12-all, or all of them 9-all. But I think it's silly to have one rule for this slam and another rule for that slam.
Yeah.
It should be uniform. So I would like to see that.
But and they need to figure out the coaching rule. I mean, that is
Yeah.
a sore subject ever since the Serena U.S. Open
And that's-
fiasco.
right.
It's like, either enforce it or don't, or get rid of it.
Right.
In the stands.
And I wanted a shot clock, and they did that.
Yay!
Which is great.
Yay!
The players know exactly where they stand. And
Not
get
gonna-
rid of the lead.
yeah.
I'm still hoping that will happen one day.